Digital School coding class. I'm very happy to have all of you here again today. I heard that you were doing some assessment in other classes, so I hope everything went well. And we will be doing our little assessment on Friday, but nothing to be scared about. We will just work through some puzzles that you guys have done before. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I'll let you draw something as well. Okay. Right, you guys, we are going to start a whole new chapter today. And it is loops with Ray and BB-8. Now let's quickly look at left and right again. Remember that left and right changes depending on where the person is looking. Okay, but we have lots of time to practice that. Okay, now this is BB-8. BB-8 is the robot and Ray is the girl. So BB-8, you can see the pictures here. If we speak about turning left and we look at this picture here, this one, do you see this little dot here on the side? I'm going to circle it. That is BB-8's eye. This picture is maybe better. Here where he's looking at you, that is his eye. So in this picture, his eye is on this side. So it means he's facing this way. Okay. So when he faces that way and we say turn left, it means he is going to turn up. When BB's eye is on this side, you see here. So every time we code, you have to look very carefully to see where BB-8 is looking. But I will help you if you don't know. Okay. If we look at BB-8 here, his eye is this way. So he's looking here. Then turn left is going to be down. If we look at this one, now you're going to see here at the back, that is not his eye. That is the back of his hair. So guys, I cannot share the link with you yet. I am not on code.org at the moment. Okay, if you look at this one, turn left is going to be this side, the same as your left side. And this is BB-8's eye. So if he is looking at you, turn left is going to be this side. Okay, now let's quickly look at turn right. Same thing. If he's looking this way, turn right will be down. If he's looking that way, the other way, turn right is going to be up. If he is standing with his back towards you, right is going to be this way, same as your right hand. And the last one, if he is facing you, and he's moving down, then right will be to that side. Okay. Right, you guys, just a little reminder that you need to keep your cameras off during the lesson, okay? Because if you by accident switch on your camera, then your camera goes over my screen and I cannot see what is happening here. So please keep them off, okay? Right, now this is Ray and BB-8. So someone yesterday told me in another class that's also doing Ray and BB-8 that Ray looks like Elsa. So I don't know if you guys agree, but I kind of also think she looks a lot like Elsa. Then this is BB-8. Now you can see a big, nice picture of BB-8. So you can see his eye and what he looks like when he is facing you. Okay. Now yesterday you did some homework. And I want to give a big, big shout out to these 3 stars, Aaliyah, Franklin, and Ria. Thank you so much for handing in your homework, and it looked wonderful. I always love to see the way that you guys are coding. You know, when we were little and when your parents were little, we didn't have such things as coding. So you are very, very lucky, and I think you are doing a great, great, great job. So thank you so much to those of you who are sending in your homework. Okay, now these are what we are going to look at. Puzzle number 2. And you will see it's just a straight line. Now what I wrote here, I will read to you. When BB-8 rolls over scrap metal, he picks it up automatically. So that means when BB-8 moves over the scrap metal, he will pick it up. Okay. His magnetic band will just pick up the scrap metal as he moves over it. Now you are going to, in puzzle 2, use the same block, and you're going to use 5 of them to get the scrap metal. So I think you can quickly think in your head already. Look, BB-8's, here is his eye. So he's already facing the right direction. So I know you guys already know what to do, what block it will be that we're going to use 5 times. Okay, this is what puzzle 3 looks like. And then they're going to give us this code here. Yahweh, I can still not do the link because I am on my slideshow, which is in a PowerPoint. I cannot see code.org before me. Okay, I will share the link as soon as I go into the platform. Okay, you guys, this part is the code that they will give you. And it says when run, repeat 5 times. And what you need to do is move forward. So I want you to tell me, or we are going to write it maybe on a multiple choice. That means you can choose A, B, or C. And then you have to say what you think will happen. Now, just a clue. I think you guys already know. But remember what repeat 5 times means. It means it is going to do whatever the blue blocks say 5 times. Okay, so I am later, when we go over to the platform, I am going to read the answers that you can choose, and then you have to choose the right one. Now let's quickly talk about repeat blocks, especially for those of our friends that are new. I will quickly explain what a repeat block is. Now sometimes we want, like the very first puzzle might probably look like this. We want BB-8 to move forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Okay. So we will put 5 move forward blocks. But to put 5 move forward blocks, if we want to do it faster, or if we want to use less blocks, then we can say we can use this repeat block, the pink one. And here, where it says this number 5, you can choose a number. Okay. So if you want him to move forward 5 times, you can say 5 in there, and then you just put 1 move forward block inside. So this means that BB-8 will do the blue thing 5 times. Whatever the blue block says, BB-8 will do 5 times. Okay. I see a lot of you are raising your hands. I'm going to give you a chance just now. Let me just explain, and then I will give you guys a chance. Now this one, it says to get all the scrap metal, try creating a loop. Now every time we speak about a loop, it means you have to use a repeat block, because loop means to do something over and over. Okay, so they say try creating a loop that uses only 1 block inside of a repeat block. So you are only going to use 2 blocks to write this code. So you can quickly think what it is. You will put a repeat block and something inside of it. Okay. This is your last puzzle, puzzle number 6. And in this puzzle, 2 repeat loops will help you get BB-8 to all of the scrap metal with the fewest number of blocks. Now you can use a lot of code to write this one and say, move forward, move forward, move forward, move forward, turn right, move forward, move forward, move forward, move forward, move forward. It is possible for you to do that. The code will work, but instead of doing that, I want you to use 2 repeat loops. So you are going to use a repeat loop here for this whole line, and then you are going to use a second one here for this whole line. Okay. Right, let's quickly do our puzzle, and then we will go over to code.org. Okay, you guys, here, I want you to tell me, how can you get from the red dot that's here on the tree house to the mermaid? How will you move? So you can either start by let's say he is facing this way, where the red X is. That is where his eyes are looking, okay? So if you're going to start with move forward, I'm going to move forward this way. So let's quickly see who raised their hands, and I will give you a chance to speak. Samara, I'm going to unmute you. Hi, Samara.
Hi, ma'am.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Good. Okay, can you quickly help me? What do we need to tell this red block to do to get to the mermaid?
It needs to move forward,
Very
but
good.
it needs to go a little bit diagonally.
It can, but we don't have blocks that tell us right now that we can go diagonally. So we're going to have to use these blocks and turn and then go up, okay? So you
Right?
said move forward. So how many blocks do I need to move forward before I stop?
And you need to lose 4, I think.
Let's see. And then we see 1, 2, 3, 4. That means I'll stop there. Okay, where do you want to go now?
To the mermaid.
Okay, so where should I go? Should I still go forward or should I turn?
10.
Turn which way, do you know?
I think it's right.
Okay, if she's walking this way and she wants to turn up, that's going to be left. Okay, so we say turn left. That means you are now going to look at the water. How many steps does she need to move forward?
2.
1, 2. Very good. Okay, now do you see here? You need to turn again. Now, which way do you think you have to turn?
10 left.
Very good. How many blocks?
1. I mean 2. I mean
2.
1.
No, you were right when you said 2. There's 1. And one more. We want to end on the red dot. That's 2. Samara, very, very well done. You just
That
wrote your
one.
own code. Very good. Okay, I'm going to mute you again. Okay. Now, guys, we're not going to be able to play Kahoot with coding, okay? I only want you, if you can type, I only want you to type in the chat box, answering questions that I'm asking. If you guys are going to send messages to each other in the chat box, I'm going to stop the chat box that you can only talk to me. Okay, so I'm giving you one more chance. But if you guys are going to speak to each other, I will give you opportunity at the end of the lesson to say something in the chat box. But for now, only answer the questions that I ask, okay? Okay, let's go to the second. Let me just erase all of that quickly. Right, now let us go to the second red dot. Do you see where it is? It's on this ship that is sinking. And then the other one is on the skull, just underneath the monkey. Now I want you to tell me, how will you get from this red dot, from the sunken ship to the skull? And you are facing this way. So if you say move forward, you are going to walk here. Okay, let's give Abungiwe a chance. Abungiwe, you can unmute on your side.
Yes, ma'am.
How are you?
Fine.
That's good. Okay, Abungiwe, can you tell me which way or how many steps I need to move forward?
Okay.
Okay.
You have to move forward 6 times.
Okay, let's go. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You are going to end up here. Okay, what do you want to do now?
You have to
We will have to turn.
turn.
Yes, which way?
Left.
Okay, now if you are looking this way, because you move this way, left is going to be down. We don't want to go down. So if you want to turn up, that's going to be right. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so how many spaces after we turn right? How many blocks do we need to move?
3 times.
Very good. 1, 2, oh, gee, we just moved past the red dot. Now what are we going to do?
We could move forward.
But we have to turn here, do you see?
Yes, but I know
Okay.
a way.
Okay, go on. What do you want me to do now?
Move forward twice.
Okay, do you want me to erase this one? Or do you want me to keep on going, moving forward? Do you want to do this line over?
Okay, maybe I could try again.
Okay, just this one line, okay?
Okay.
Okay, let's try. Let me just change this. Okay, what do you want to do here? You turned right. How many blocks do you want to move?
3 times. No, 2 times.
Very good. 1, 2. Now you are almost there. Which way do you need to turn now?
Right.
Very good, Abungiwe. And then when you've turned right, you are now going to look at the skull. So how many blocks do you need to move?
1 time. Forward
Very
once.
good. There you go. Forward once. And Abungiwe, I'm going to mute you, but very, very well done. You guys saw what you did here. We just went a little bit past. We could have gone straight up here, but that's okay. Here we turned, went up and turned again. And Abungiwe, you did a fantastic job. Well done. Okay, guys, I am now going to, I see there are some more hands up here. So I'm going to give you a chance in the coding platform to answer questions, okay? Let's go over to code.org. I'm just going to share that with you, and then I will get the link for you. I'm just going to copy it up here. Okay. Let me just change it so all of you can see it. Okay, there you go. You can click on it, and I'll wait for you to get in. Okay, as soon as you guys are in, you can just say in the chat box, then I know we can continue, okay? Now let me just quickly, Bushra is already in, Aisha's in, Ria is in. Let me make this a little bit bigger for you, then you can see. Yanda is in, Ganasha is in. It's looking good. Aisha, you don't need to send the link again. I will send it if someone wants it, but thank you for helping. Dawe is in, Abungiwe is in. Okay, I'm going to start. I think that is a lot of you. I think most of you are already in. Okay, now this one is quite an easy one. You guys can see here, they are asking us to get all the scrap metal BB-8. We have to use 5 blocks, the same block to get scrap metal. So that means you cannot use the repeat block now. They want you to use 5 blocks of the same blue blocks. You can only use blue blocks, okay? So let's quickly see who is going to help me to code this one. Nyesha, I'm going to...
You mean Nasha?
Nasha, I forget all the time how to pronounce your name. Thank you for helping me, Nasha. Can you quickly tell me, can you tell me quickly what will we use? Which blue block will we use here?
Move forward.
Good.
Move forward 6 times.
6 times.
I mean 5 times.
5 times. That sounds right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that was easy enough. I hope that all of you understand why we are using it 5 times, because BB-8 has to move 5 times even though there are only 3 blocks. Okay, I'm going to run it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and perfect. Very well done, Nasha. Okay, I'm going to mute you again. Okay, thank you. I'm just muting you. So you guys saw what happened there. We used 5 move forward blocks. BB-8 moved 5 times and he picked up 3 scrap metal. So very, very well done. That was quite an easy one. Let's quickly do number 3. I'm going to post this link as well for in case somebody didn't get in. This is also an easy one. It's the same as what you just did, but now you have to tell me what is going to happen if we run the code. Okay, you will see here, let's make the picture a bit bigger. Okay, you will see here it's the same picture, okay? But now in the code, they used a repeat 5 times and a move forward block, 1 block. So they're asking you to tell us what's going to happen. I can already see, and I'm sure most of you can also see, what will happen when I click on run. You guys know how repeat blocks work. So A, it says BB-8 will not move. B says BB-8 will move only 1 space. So he'll only move to here. Okay? The next one, this one says BB-8 will move 5 times and he will get all of the scrap metal. And then D says, I don't know, but you can never ever choose D, because I will never accept an answer if you tell me you don't know. Okay, if you really don't know, then you have to guess, but you cannot say I don't know. So I'm going to ask Ria, what will happen when we click on run? Ria, I'm going to unmute you.
BB-8 will collect all of the scrap, metal.
Very good, Ria. You are absolutely right. Very well done. I'm going to mute you again, okay? Wow, you guys heard what Ria said? She's absolutely right. BB-8 will get all of the scrap metal. So I'm going to choose number C. I'm going to click on that. Then you'll see the run button lights up. Now we can test if we were right. But I agree with Ria. So say run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and BB-8 got all of them. So Ria, you were right, and I think most of you also agreed with her about what would happen. Okay, we are not going to watch any videos, but we will go on to puzzle number 5. Going to make it bigger for you. Okay, now you guys see this. Remember this, also the new guys. I see there are some new people here. This white space is called our workspace. This is where we drag our blocks into to code. The code will only work when we connect it to the when run block. Okay, otherwise it's not going to work. That's the first thing. And then the second thing I want to tell you, and all of the guys that have been here since the beginning, this number 1 here, that means you can use this move forward block only once. So look what happens if I use it twice. It's going to allow me to do it, but it will make an exclamation mark there just to say, the instructions told you can only use it once. Okay, so let's put that back. If I use it once, it will show a 0. So it means I've already used one. So that leaves us with a bit of a problem here, because we need to move forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. But we can only use 3 blocks. So who is going to help me? What should we do? Faith, I'm going to unmute you. You can unmute from your side. Hi, Faith, are you there? I see you are unmuted, but I cannot hear you. Faith, okay, I'm hearing something coming through. Okay, there you are, but you have to speak louder, okay? Hi, Faith.
Ma'am, my name is Brian.
Is your name Brian? Is your mommy's name Faith?
No, that's my sister's name.
Your sister's name. Okay, Brian. Thank you, Brian, for helping us. Which block can I use here to let BB-8 go? What do you think we should do?
Put the repeat block.
Very good.
Move forward.
And move forward inside. So how many times does it have to repeat? Is that number right? Is it 5 times?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Brian, very good. Let's run it quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. Thank you so much for helping, Brian. I'm going to mute you again, okay? Right, you guys. That was quite an easy one as well. So what this does, it's just letting you practice using repeat blocks. So if you think it's easy, that's very good, okay? It just makes you help to remember always to use a repeat block or when to use a repeat block. So you guys will see BB-8 had to move 5 times, so we can say move forward inside a repeat block. Now we are going to go over to puzzle 6. And this one is your homework puzzle. Okay, let's see what Ray is telling BB-8. She is saying, keep it up, BB-8. And in this puzzle, 2 repeat loops will help you get BB-8 to all of the scrap metal with the fewest number of blocks. Okay, so that means you are going to use 2 repeat loops. One will be for this line, then you will turn, and your next repeat loop will be for this line. So who is going to help me? Whose hands are up? Aisha, I'm going to unmute you. Hi.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi, Aisha, can you help us quickly to code the first line?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what do I need to do?
So you need to put a repeat block.
Okay, let's do that. Put a repeat block. Okay, and then?
Then you need to change the number to 2.
Okay, change it to 2. And then what do I put inside?
You put move forward.
Okay. Okay, Aisha, you are almost right. Just one small little thing. If you say repeat 2, I'm going to run and show you. It's only going to move 2 spaces forward because now you are telling it move forward 2 times. But we want it to go all the way to here. So how many blocks is that? Let's count. 1,
4
2.
blocks.
There we go. So we are going to change this one to 4. Okay. Let's do that quickly and then see if he goes all the way. There he goes. 1. Fantastic. Thank you very much, Aisha, for helping us. I'm going to mute you again, okay? Right, you guys saw what Aisha did there, and that is absolutely right. Now BB-8 needs to turn, and then we need another repeat block. Nathan, you haven't answered anything today, so I'm going to unmute you, okay? Hi, Nathan.
Hi.
Okay, can you quickly help me? Do you see where BB-8 is standing now?
Yes.
Okay, so what does he need to do now?
Turn right.
Very good. You guys see that there's only a turn left block. So all you need to do, click on the drop-down menu and choose right. Okay, Nathan, after we turned right, what are we going to do?
Then we are going to move Put a repeat block.
Okay. And then?
Then move forward.
Very good. How many times?
5.
Okay, so there's already a 5, so we're going to leave it like that. Let's quickly see if this code is working. I'm going to run it. There's the first repeat block 4 times, turn, and the next repeat block 5 times. Nathan, very, very well done. You did the code. Okay, I'm going to mute you again. Okay, you guys, you saw that that was not so hard. So this is your homework puzzle. I'm going to put this one in your chat box again. You can either just copy it for later, or you can do your homework right now if you don't have other classes. It's always nice receiving homework from you guys. Okay, I'm going to share my other screen with you again. Oh, I see puzzle 5 was your homework. I'm sorry, I just told you guys puzzle 6 was your homework. Puzzle 5, to get all the scrap metal, try creating a loop that uses only one block inside of a repeat block. Okay, I'm just quickly going to tell you guys how you submit your homework. When you do the puzzle on code.org, there's a button on, if you're using a laptop, that says print screen. It starts with a P, P-R-T-S-C, print screen. You can use that. Then it's going to paste your, then you have to, mommy or daddy is going to have to help you. You can take that picture and send it to my email. This is my email address. Or you can take a photo with a phone. That's also fine. And from your phone, you can send it to your computer on the internet, or you can mail it straight to me. Your mommy and daddy should be able to know how to mail from the phone. Otherwise, if you want me to explain to you step by step, send me an email and I will explain to you step by step on an email what to do. Okay. So any way that you can just take a photo or take a screenshot and email it to me that I can see what you did with your code or that it was working, any way you take the photo is fine. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for joining me for coding. It's always fun coding with you. Have a great day the rest of the day. And remember, after you have sat in front of the computer, to look outside as far as you can so that you can rest your eyes a little bit, okay? Remember, if you want to become maybe a rugby player or a netball player or soccer or hockey player, you need to have good eyes. So we can't just code in front of the computer. We also need to look out the window as far as we can to give our eyes a break. Okay, that's important too. Have fun, you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.